What's up, what's up, what's up, you beauty? You're always here first, man. What's up? Evening, DJ. Just switched to long. Halla kumpis, halla, how you doing, man? Late on the stream. Nice. Perfect timing. Glad to have the emotional support. So it is going down, guys, yeah, right? You agree with me, like. We had the Bitcoin daily today, and we were saying, like, you're in the rising wedge or rising channel or some kind of rising flag, right? And you know, you're sitting in the middle of this big channel, you're sitting on the top of this, you know, rising wedge, like it you know, not time to go for long over here, right? So you know, it kind of got rejected hard. The beard of wisdom. Hope going up. Christina, I hope that. Christina, it's not Christina, it's, yeah, Christina. Yeah, you Polish guys, you got this Christina thing going on. It may drop more, but when it skyrockets again, watch out. We'll see if it's gonna drop more or not. Dumpage. Something like that. I don't know how far this is gonna go. We're gonna see, but I think this is funny, guys. I think this is funny. You can see over here that like last, if we count these as some kind of just a stoppage before continuing, you technically had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 red candles in a row. I mean, if you count these as red, right? Because like $2 down, it's red, right? So you know, 15 red candles in a row. What happened to the moon pump? Moon pump is laggy. And unfortunately, moon pump is laggy. You can see it over here. Let's clean it up. Let's see. I think this is the moon phases. You can see here when the moon comes right. You can see here the moon comes up. The moon starts over here, but it first dumps before it actually starts going up, right? Here it actually also, when it came, like it first dump, like here it came not correctly, right? This, oh okay, start pumping right away over here, but you know, these are the big ones. These are the big ones. Sometimes it dumps first before it actually starts pumping, you know. But you know, it's the moon indicator. It's the the long-term indicator. You know, you have to look past these small moves. What's SPO telling? SPO, yeah, let's check out SPO, because you know it's a big dump, but it's not that, technically it's not that big dump. It shouldn't be overbought on anything right now. Maybe we should look at this on something else over here. What are we gonna watch for? Are we gonna look for the wicks, or yeah, let's look for the wicks low. Well, on the daily, everything, you know, daily clean up this. So daily on the SPO right now, we are not nowhere close to some overbought levels. You know, daily can actually push down, but 4 hourly seems to be getting close to some kind of low levels. But you know, there's still more room to go. You can see these. These are happening quite often. You know. You know, but just because you are overbought doesn't mean that, you know, that you are not gonna that you are hitting the bottom, especially on the 4 hour. Let's see the closes. Yeah, you can see over here you got really overbought, and then you pumped back up again. Let's get back to the close. So this one over here, right? And you still continue going down, right? But you know, price can continue going down, but the SPO was actually saying that we are going up over here, right? But right now there is no divergence up here, at least just by looking at SPO, right? So I don't think we are some kind of, we are a little bit maybe just a tad. Yeah, on the 1 hourly we are maybe, yeah, on 1 hourly we are extended, but you know, it's 1 hour, like 2 hours later it's already right now it's already you know, getting, yeah, a little bit extended on the 1 hourly, but besides that, you know, that's why we are pulling back, and we are gonna just be pulling back to the moving averages, and that's it. So the small time frame, yeah, you know, this SPY really doesn't matter, because you go take shit, you come back, you know, it's already corrected. But yeah, a little bit extend on the 1 hourly. That's why we're having some kind of pullback down here. So we're gonna see that. But you know, I would like to see overextension on the weekly and the daily and stuff like that. Like over here, see this overextension down here. That's a big overextension. Is this still close, or yeah, it's a close? But you can see the low down here. It was insane. On the weekly time frame, this you know, the SPY is really good on big time frames, like, because you have time to get in and stuff like that, right? When you see these big wicks down, like these huge things, right? Those are really nice. And right now we had one, but we are already correcting it already towards the upside. So we are going upwards, but the price is going down. So you know, that might be actually some kind of indication that we might actually, you know, bounce off of here. Also, we are just by looking on the weekly, daily frame, or weekly frame, we have this still with this 50 moving average support, and we still are above. No, we are not. We are actually below the 32,320 line. So you know, that's that. The bear scenario look increasingly terrifying. We have been having the bear scenario for a long time, man. So moon pops harder in the bull market. Yeah, I think so. The moon has being affected by the bull and bear market. I saw a theory, entirely new 10-year cycle developing for BTC because of maturation of market bottom 5.8 in March 2023. Wow, that's a long time, man. 5.8k. If it goes to 5.8k, that means, you know, it's gonna go below the mining price. That means that a lot of these, you know, miners have to be, you know, shut down the operations, you know, because they cannot mine in, you know, in a loss, because it just costs too much, you know, to mine the Bitcoin. I think right now the mining cost, what's the mining cost of Bitcoin? Just a second, guys. Let me just check this out. There we go. Bitcoin mining cost. What's that at right now? This is May 20. Okay, let's see what says. The future growth issues carbon. We don't need that. A Bitcoin times the latest price around 40. My business is Bitcoin. Does anybody says anything about? The cost of Bitcoin is never. This is from October 2020. Okay. The cost of Bitcoin has never really increased. Bitcoin has burning a large amount of energy for mining. In this paper, we estimated the lowest bound for global mining cost for a period of 10 years from 2020, taking into account change in energy cost, improvement in hashing technology and hashing activity. We estimate energy cost for Bitcoin mining using two methods. Okay, just tell me introduction. We don't need introduction. Table. Okay, there's equations, methodology, data. I just need conclusion. Where is conclusion? Transaction. There, discussion and conclusion. The proof of work allows a network of anonymity and an untrustful party to operate together without central authority control. It is powerful. Don't explain to me. However, all too large this amount is using data from 2005. We could therefore conclude that in the Bitcoin network, cost of proof of work is not all too high. On the contrary, it is actually too low to protect against double spending attacks. However, proof of work is not the sole mechanism that provides protection in Bitcoin network. Okay. The substantial averaging in over 50% machine power. Any mechanism that can verify? Nope, nothing there. How much power does it take to create a Bitcoin? Updated May 21. Okay, this is new. Initial values 50 price FPM models. Let's assume production cost. Number of machines to mine 1 Bitcoin 1400 base 24 cost. Base. This is the base cost production using the watt and terahash specification per ASIC miner model. See previous articles for calculations. Okay, cost to mine 1 Bitcoin with okay, so this is production cost of 1 BTC per ASIC model. Cost to mine Bitcoin with 1 ASIC. Summary, it currently costs between 7 and 11 to mine a Bitcoin. So there you go, guys. In summary, it costs between 7,000 and 11,000 USD to mine a Bitcoin. The lifetime cost of us miner to mine 1 Bitcoin is on average 15 to 90, as the price of BTC is to 56. So if the BTC goes to 5.8 or something like that, you know, it will be below the price of what's actually need to blow the Bitcoin. BitBoy fan. So basically, between 7,000 and 11,000, you know. So if Bitcoin goes down to some kind of 5.8k or something like that, that's doable, that's believable, because if you look at previous time over here, you know, I said, I think earlier today, that you know, when Bitcoin hit these lows down here, it was actually below the mining, mining cost. So you know, a lot of miners have been actually going out of business down here, you know, so that might happen. So if right now, if the, you know, if 7 to 11, you know, if the mining cost is around here and you push the price down here, you know, that might be believable, since that's what happened over here. So if you push the price all the way down here and go up here again, you know, that might be a thing. By the way, who said that? Let me find it. Economics. You have to go back to look at his videos, and you will see my prediction. We're bang on for the last 2 weeks. The bear scenario look increasingly terrifying. Who said it? Yeah, debuting. Who? I saw theory about entirely new. Debuting. Where did you see the theory about this, man? I'm interested in who did predict this? Like who said it? If this was the button for today, still Wyckoff 1-1, just tested around the previous low. Yeah, it might be. You know, people are looking at Wyckoff on 8 right now. Everybody is looking on Wyckoff on 8 hours, because Wyckoff on 8 hours is actually, you know, looking very nice compared to the chart. So if you know, accumulation chart, something like that, I know. Let's see over here. It's one of these, right? Spring. It's one with the spring, right? Wyckoff accumulation, where is it? Let's just go and see the school of charted too. Composite man, is this one, right? So let me just pull it over here, just so I can see it over here. So we can say this is the ST phase B. ST phase B right over here. Maybe put like that. So people are saying this is the spring. Okay, we're just gonna do it. This is SC, then this is ST, and then this is after ST R. But what's this? This is just ARST. Then you got this is after ST. Over here, this is phase A. Then you got to go all the way before the spring. This is phase B. Now in phase B, where we are going into, this is a test. Right, and after the test, you know, we should actually do something like this towards the upside, up above here, and you know, chip, and then go up, right? So right now we have phase C, this is phase D, and after that is phase E. You know, if it works out, you can see that over here. Maybe we can make it a little bit less. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Maybe something like this. Maybe we can see it like this. Hey guy, you said we full moon. What the do you know your TA or not? I know my TA, but I don't know my astrology. I'm learning the astrology, guys. I'm learning the astrology. I had big hopes in the moon, but you know, the moon is kind of messing us up, man. I think I need to check up with my astrology teacher. If some of you are billionaires, you probably know some astrology, so you're welcome to actually enlighten me on how this is actually playing out. The bottom is 24, but I have the possibility of 70k if stock market crashes. Check your Twitter, I sent you a pic. Bear market is what I see to fill the imbalance at 70k. There is an imbalance on 70k. However, between all three rectangles, but it will stay till minimum September. Long term, man, long term. Not quite sure how that's gonna play out. Hello guys, hello Felix. How you doing? A green name is always welcome. A green name is always welcome. It won't even go anywhere near 6k. Never say never, man. Never say never, man. I think like if we bottom anywhere, I think it's gonna be around 12 to 15k. But you know, never say never. Stock market crash probably in September when GB makes a new lockdown, taking number 11100 of COVID mutation as the reason. Yeah, maybe. Astronomy, not astrology. Astronomy, not astrology. Yeah, astronomy. Okay, astronomy. Yeah, astronomy. But he says something else. He says something else. You know, the JP Morgan billionaires use something else. Yeah. See, millionaires don't use astrology. Billionaires do. See, they use astrology, not not astronomy. Astrology. You know, it's astrology. Astrology. They you know, fancy stuff. Astronomy doesn't, you know, astronomy is just like planets and the moons and stuff, how they work with each other. Astrology is when you try to like get the bigger meaning out of the stuff. I'm buying now. White shirt is the signal. It's very hot, so I had to have something else than the black. See, this like button is on 0 in 2 seconds. Is 2. In 2 seconds is 2. I can only see likes, so you know. I can only see likes. Let's clean this up. Let's go back to a chart over here. Let's pull some moving averages right now over here on the 4. See here, guys, we broke this the 10 and 20 moving average so hard down here. Not only that, we broke the support down here as well on the same move. So to me this looks very bad, guys. To me this looks very bad. I don't know how I'm gonna tell you guys. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but the probability to hit down here is very big right now. And to break this over here, I don't want to give it any kind of probability right now, but if you do that, and if you kind of close below this line down here, you know, and we don't just come right back up again right over here, then I'm seeing some kind of very low numbers, guys, very low numbers. All hit this like, it has never retested 19.7, you know, that might be it. He gone to the Morky, I don't know. I mean, if it's bearish, it is, so just short it then. My son was born on Friday midnight. He got amazing prediction for personal beliefs in astrology. That's something. That's something. Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations on the sun. You know, it's a big event. Congratulations. Adopter, so informed, much learning, such TA. Thanks, man. Debuting again. Who is the? Where did you hear about the theory that Bitcoin is going down to 5.8k and 10-year cycle? I would like to know that, man. This guy is worse than TA. Sure, man. I'm worse than TA. Like, don't shoot me. I'm the worst. Okay, going to go short. Don't go short on the support, man. Don't go short on the support. Alif, I don't know if you are Alif on the Patreon. You know, the Alif that's actually you know, taking the crash course. We don't short the support, right? Right now, soon we are gonna be hitting support. We don't short the support the same way as you know, we don't go long on the resistance. Once we start hitting the resistance, we don't go long over there. We go long when we hit support, and we go short when we hit the resistance, right? So right now we are hitting the support. We are not short down here. If anything, we are longing and we are hoping, but if it breaks, you know, if it breaks the support, then we, you know, put in stop loss and we get out. But if you want to go short, you wait for the break, you know, break of the support, maybe some kind of retest, you know, and then you get, you know, then you short. You don't just short before we actually break the support, because you are technically still above the support. See my answer above. Okay, man. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Debuting adopter, so informed, much learning, such TA. In short term, we are stopping at 31k or 30 and then going to 41. Nihal, the 30 and 31k, that's over here. We stopped like twice now there, and we are still not going up to 40. I mean, here we went up to 40, but we are not doing that again, I think. Like, if we go down here, like we are right now, I think we are gonna go down lower. I think. I'll stop with the speculations. No, speculations are good. What happened to the black shirt, TLI? Is this a sign? Black shirt, well, it was very hot, you know, and, you know, I had to go out with the family, with the kids around, you know, in the public. And, you know, a white shirt is nice for when it's summer and stuff like that. Yes, I do think 20k spring is more likely, but you gotta be open to a scenario which might be bigger than you can imagine right now. Technicals on broader markets are bearish, longer, middle, long term. That's not it. How was bearish from the he was bearish from the top, so you gotta give him some credit, but every time I hear him, I wish he's totally wrong. Yeah, maybe it's a vague theory, but he seems like oh yeah, legit analysis on the market is in broad contest. Crypto Savvy, okay, Crypto Savvy, yeah, man. I've been watching Crypto Savvy, something like, yeah, Crypto Savvy is the YouTuber. Yeah, I know who he is. I know who Crypto Savvy is. YouTuber, Crypto Savvy. Yeah, he had like something like 27, 28k subs, and then suddenly started doing these last live streams and suddenly exploded. I don't know why. I don't know. I think Bitcoin could be starting a new cycle. This is the one, 10-year cycle.
What's up, guys? Welcome to your...
So I don't know. I sometimes I like watching this guy because he's old. He doesn't give a f about stuff. He has his own kind of thing. I won't say anything about tech canals because different people do different tech canals and stuff like that, right? But he's very chill to watch. He's very chill to watch. And if he's a 10-year theory actually plays out, you go, boy.
Be cautious of, guys. A lot of times when this 55 and 2, so be aware of that.
Let's see.
Still looking for our target. Good way to train patience. Start out with a fake account, then start out with a very... my bad. We'll start after this. Now, it doesn't mean it shoots straight up. If it does, I'd be scared. Might have some accumulation down here for 6.
I can't watch entirety of it. But guys, yeah, if you don't know who Crypto Save is, you know, and you're into older guys, check this guy out. Check this guy out. YouTuber Tia Inception, yeah. Bullish until 40k. Slobodan 27k. Coinskin sent me here. Gurava Sharma, thanks man, I appreciate it. Send some love back to Coinskin. Dude, learn to do it yourself. This guy never says correctly. Koinski said we moon in June. Not happen. 35 resistance. Of course I unsubbed. No problem. We'll have a rally to the 2000 MI after the dump. We just had... where is the 200 moving average? It's up here. We'll have a rally to 200 moving average after today's dump. You think we're gonna go all the way up there? Right now I don't want to say anything because you know I'm not even sure. We just got rejected by the 10 and 20 moving average up here, guys. On the daily chart, this is called rejection. If I ever saw one, this is a big rejection, and that means, you know, you're gonna go down lower. And if you break this level down here. If you break the 36,608 or something like that, like, you know, you're going lower. Typical TIA remark, it can go up, but it can also go down. That's because that's how TIA works. If you don't understand that, you know. But Crypto Savvy have proven himself right until now. Maybe he's. Now he said he's calling the 10-year cycle. Maybe it's gonna happen, and in 10 years we're gonna come back and, you know, see if he is, you know. Tiki is also great TIA. If you can not handle a dynamic TIA, with new signals come, you'll get wrecked. Michael Johnson, don't mind him. Weekly BTR looks like bullish based on MACD. What do you think? Weekly BTR looks bullish based on MACD. Dude, I don't know. Let's see. I wouldn't say it's well. Technically, it might be bullish. Technically, it might be bullish because number one, you'll see that, you know, the moving average and signal line, you know, smoothly line, is right now, you know, diverging away from each other. It's going, but you know, it's going to into some kind of a climax, while it is at the same time coming at the you know, support. So to break the support while it is climaxing over here, down here, it's kind of hard to do. So I don't know if we actually gonna go down over here. I don't know. The big thing is gonna be to see if we actually can handle to hold the you know, if we can hold this level down here, or even this level. If we can hold this level, you know, then we might actually bounce off it, because right now, just by looking on the weekly, you know, let's see what's happened previously and see if we can actually get any smart by this. Yeah, you can see us also here, right? Let's zoom in. You can see previous level, oh, the same thing happened. We went down to the 50 moving average. You can see here 50 moving average came on this climax when it was expanding, you know, hugely, and you know, you cannot break it. You're hitting the support at the same time as you are climaxing on the MACD, and then you get a bounce to the upside, right? You get bounced to the upside and then slowly, you know, lose the momentum over here before we actually drop down. So right now the same thing I think might be happening technically. Right now we are going into this climax move right now, but you know, how much, you know, we might also go all the way down to like 18,000, something like that, on the climax move, and continue this climax move, because 50 is support, but so is 100 moving as support. I think everything depends on the, I think everything depends on daily Bitcoin and what happens up here. I think you know, a lot is gonna be, if you break the support, you know, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done. Can you pin the exact price on your trend line? Which trend line? There is a lot of trend lines, man. And here are the exact prices. Here on the side of the screen, there are exact prices. This is 31,608. You know, if you go below this on the daily, exactly like 608, course I watch the learning videos. Good job, man, good job. George, you're gonna make it. Just keep on watching the videos, man. 20k retest, 99% talk, 0 TA. BitBoy fan! How much TA do you need? Where's admin? Block the trolls. Nah, trolls are okay. Do you know Michael Altcoin? He is probably somewhere and you know, doing stuff not on his work. Nobody has crystal ball except for guys like Alan. Alan doesn't have a crystal ball either. Ralph is in the house. Hi man, how you doing? Thanks for joining. In short term, we are stopping at 31k and then going to 41 after the dump. We will wait till a month. Yeah, you said that, man. BitBoy is a paper boy. If you had to follow your gut feeling, Bitcoin down or up, and what price you think we're hitting today? Well, right now we're hitting the support. My gut feeling earlier today on Bitcoin daily, when we do Bitcoin daily every single day at 9:30 Central European time, we do Bitcoin daily, and my gut feeling was telling me down and even down, but right now we're hitting the support, so it's kind of hard to say what's gonna happen. Michael is in the house. Michael, there are trolls in here. There are trolls. And you are not been doing it. Let the angry men complain. They frustrate. Yeah, exactly. You see, Michael know how to handle angry men. Frustrated men. He knows how to handle frustrated men. I think if it keeps testing 30k resistance, then it will drop through it. Maybe going as low as 20k. Yeah, we think so also. And I mean, like, we've been testing this line for a lot now, like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you go down for a 5th time, like, how many tests are you gonna get on the line? Forget TA, you'll get wrecked in your cell now. Forget TA, you'll get wrecked in your cell now. And I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, man. I'm not quite sure. If you can explain to me, I'll be welcomed your response. Yo, this is the ST from phase B in the Wyckoff using 4-hour closes. 31.7. I'm not that into Wyckoff, guys. I'm not into Wyckoff. That weekly does not look bullish. At what point does weekly look bullish? At what point does weekly look bullish, man? Let's see the weekly. At what point does it look bullish? When you get this crossover here, like, sure, you can follow the crosses, but you know, there's a crossover here that's bullish, this crossover here that's bullish, right? Over here, over here, over here. You know, the longer this bearish goes on, you know, at one point it has to actually, you know, because right now MACD is diverging. It at one point has to converge. It means it has to go towards each other. Now, in the previous bear market, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just a baby. 10 red weeks, right? And right now we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks as well. And we are also hitting the, you know, the 10 moving average like we did before, you know. So, you know, it's happening like previously. So, you know, at one point it has to start converging. At one point it has to start converging. Nobody's into Bitcoin until they realize they've been Wyckoffed. Dodge down to 16 cents, back to 28 says so fast. 28th June, Elon birthday, it can pump more. You think? Let's just go down so we can go up. Yeah, I've been saying it for a long time. The best case scenario, we just stomp hard all the way down to 12k and then just move, right? But that's not how the game works, guys. Woman yacht and cook there need a dump. Let's just go down so we can go. Can you look at shorts versus longs? You know, the only thing we can shorts versus long. If you tell me where I can look it up, because the only thing, only where I can see that is, you know, BTC longs and shorts on on Bitfinex, but you know, it doesn't tell you much. It doesn't tell you much. Right now, shorts have been actually skyrocketing for the past 4 weeks, while the longs have also been skyrocketing for, you know, forever. So you know, how are you gonna, you know, look at that, analyze that? It's kind of hard. Unbelievable, the twilight zone we are in now. I won't say it's a twilight zone, like we are I think we are just testing it a little bit. Oh, we picked up a little bit. We had a close 20 minutes ago and we went up like another % or 2. Till the time the long-term holders shake and sell, we are not going up. We'll see. Just average down, guys. Hold long-term. Exploding right now. I won't say exploding, but it is going up now. Now, if you just look at the price, guys, if you just look at the price, and you know, trend lines, guys, trend lines, like basic TA, trend lines. Let's use this one over here. It's not broken, unfortunately. It's not broken. If you use this one down here, this one actually looks broken, but the other one is. So it is moving upwards, you know, but this one is broken, sure. But then you have this trend line down here. It's not actually a good trend line because it's only once times. So maybe it should be something like this over here. So this is a better trend line. You can see here right now we're hitting the, you know, resistance on the trend line. So it would be nice to break it at least to get some kind of sideways move, so or downward moment, right? So you know, we're gonna see that. How is this gonna play out? But right now we're hitting the resistance. So we're gonna see if we can actually break the resistance to the upside over here. Let's see how the moving averages on the 1 hourly are actually playing out. 10 moving averages right above us over here. So we're gonna see that if we can manage to break the first level, the first kahuna, the first thing, like, because we have been going down forever right over here, and right now, you know, dropped a little bit, going back up again, trying to break the 10 moving average. So we're gonna see if we actually break the 10 moving average. But you know, it's too early to celebrate anything right now. The Bitcoin is down minus 6.5% for the day. That said, you know, we are not that bullish just yet, unfortunately. Any news on XRP law case? I haven't seen anything. Yep, if long-term holders are accumulating, it means 70k is in. We'll see that. Bloody Sunday coming. Yeah, the Sunday I don't think it's gonna be green, at least. Maybe it might be green, you know, it's too hard to say. The dollar is getting stronger, so we go down 20k, but it takes time. The dollar is getting stronger, is it? I know the oil is going up. Let's look at metals. Guys, do you remember this? Do you remember this over here? When the oil went down to 0. 0. Who remembers this? Who remembers this, guys? Who remembers this? In April 2020, oil goes down to 0. Do you remember this, guys? Oil going down to 0. Look at oil sitting at 76, man. Oil going to an all-time high soon, man. Oil is going to all-time high. Climbing on weekly, went back above 50 moving. Let's see monthly. Oh man, oil is climbing the 200 moving average on the monthly time frame, guys. I'm in the oil industry, I remember. There are people who paid to take the oil. Hey Tila, I'm late. It's okay, man, at least you are here now. Backtesting the sport as this at a 5-minute chart. You think? We're gonna check it back. When stock market crashing, we're gonna see the stock market, but look at oil, man. Oil is breaking 200 moving average on the monthly chart, guys, on the monthly. Let's see 4 months. Hitting this resistance here at 50 moving average on the 4 months, 12 months. Oh my god, guys, oh my god. This is the 12-month chart. This is the yearly chart for the oil. Let's see, yeah. It's still 189 days left, but you know, we are above 10 and 20 moving average on the yearly chart on oil, so this is actually quite bullish, just by looking at like these long-term charts. But you know, these 4-hourly charts, 4 monthly charts, I wish we could like get above the 50 moving average on the monthly. I wish that we could stay above the 200 moving average. I think that's like the first step. Hope you all guys doing great, doing well. Great to see y'all. Hate, thanks for that. I hope they're doing great as well. Bring it on, can't wait to not get promoted. No dollar is retesting. We'll go down. Ethereum options expire 25th. Ethereum options expire 26th. Is there some kind of big resistance coming up here? Yeah, I should think so. Like over here, like. So even if it goes above over here, we are still not above the trend over here, guys. We are still not above this trend over here. If you get above the trend on oil up here above 86 or something like that, like this might, you know, the oil might actually skyrocket. The oil might actually skyrocket. Oh, this is a nice line. When you find these kind of lines, man, you know, you gotta ask yourself, like, why didn't I see that before? It went down so hard and right now went for a retest. But this was some kind of wedge, wasn't it? Yeah, this was a wedge. So it was going up in wedge, right? And then went up and then went down, then retested the wedge, went sideways and started dropping down. Looks nice, and this is on the monthly chart. So you see, guys, wedges work on the monthly chart also. Wedges work on the monthly chart as well. So maybe that's what's happening with Dow Jones. Dow Jones as well. Dow Jones, because you can see here that it actually it is going up, right? But maybe this is some kind of fake out before we actually drop to the bottom side, right? So let's see if we can actually figure it out. Nah, this doesn't look correct. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right, you know. Let's see 4 monthly. Less weeks is better, right? This technically looks like it's already gotten out of the. The big thing is actually throwing me off because this is actually some kind of a run-up right now. Expanding channel, I don't know. Martin RGL, $5. Thanks, man. Thanks for the money. Appreciate it. So, I've been looking at this. Dow Jones for a long time, but you know, it's hard to figure it out. It's hard to figure it out. Maybe it's maybe it's a big move. Maybe it's a big move that's happening over here, right? Maybe you can see here it's a big move. I think it's a big move. But this is yeah, give or take. So maybe it's like a humongous right now that's gonna go to the upside and then break to the downside. Maybe humongous rising wedge on Dow Jones index. You know, so we might get some that big correction crash happening. Dow Jones, who is this? This is the market. This is the stock market. If this drops, the stock market drops. Hello, Mr. TL. I put some cash in BTC at 39.5. Would you sell it when it hits 36, or would you hodl? Maybe I have to be patient. This game is all about patience and manipulations. Yes, if you want to be patient and you can hodl for like 4-10 years, I don't know. You are welcome to hodl. What you do with your money, you know, you do with your money. But you know, whether you should, you know, take the loss or not. A lot of people are down like 30%, 50%. They took the loss, you know, 50% they are down. I know it's a lot of money, but you know, sometimes you have to take the loss. Other times you can hodl and just wait till you get back up. But we've been looking at crypto right now, and I'm on Bitcoin right now. And the only thing I can tell you right now, the only thing I can tell you right now is we are sitting on the support. right now we are sitting on very close to support, we are sitting very close to support, and I'm regarding this line down here to be ultimately line. If we break this line down here, that's something around 30, what's that, 30, let's say 31,000, something like that, give or take, because it is not let me just turn off this. It's around 30,666, something like that. If that's the day, tomorrow is gonna be a little lower, something like that, give or take, up here 30,700. If we start breaking then that on the downside over here, right, and closing down here, then I'll be actually looking for targets all the way down at 24. But as long as we keep the support up here, you know, we might actually just bounce off here. But if we lose the support, you know, so everything is about whether we're gonna hold the support or not. Okay, just a second, guys. There we go. Michael, I bought 39.5 because I'm stupid. Learn from my mistake. Never going to buy all the time high or resistance. Yeah, you know, buying and selling is a little bit contra-intuitive. AIP 1159 on the testnet and will take another 1 year to get implemented on mainnet. My Q's, can Solana flip ETH Q4 if bull run continues? No way. Solana will flip nothing. Cardano will flip nothing. Nothing's gonna happen, guys. Nothing's gonna happen. Thank you, Mr. TLA, for answering. Yeah. I know everybody wants the, you know, their coin, altcoin of the day to flip Ethereum, but do you guys understand how much is built on Ethereum? Do you understand how big Ethereum is? To flip the Ethereum just because you got a faster transaction doesn't mean it's that easy. You know, faster transaction or lower gas prices. Look at the entire bull market. The gas price on Ethereum have been skyrocketed and it's still number 2, guys. The Ethereum is still number 2. Nothing is actually flipping Ethereum. Solana is a beauty. Maybe it is. Maybe Solana is beauty. Maybe Cardano is a beauty. Maybe there is a lot of beautiful blockchains out there. But Ethereum is so huge, it's Amazon. It's really hard to flip it, you know. And once we get to the flipping time, you will notice that, because there will be a project or blockchain that will be actually become so huge that it will actually flip Ethereum. But it just won't flip it because of the name and because it got like good future. I don't care if Solana got good future, Cardano got good future. None of these, you know, blockchains or VeChain or whatever, none of these blockchains are gonna flip Ethereum. It's so huge. Ethereum is so huge, guys. Could you share your opinion on divergence on Dow on a big time frame? Sure. Let's go to the Dow and see you know, what's index Dow Jones big time frames. There's divergence. Is there a divergence? Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. We have been talking about this. You know, it got to get back above the 10 moving average, and right now it is getting back above the 10 moving average. Guys, there will be no crash. There will be no crash. we have been saying that you know, these pulls back below the 10 moving average always get pulled right back up again. This is not it. So ever since Corona dump, you can see here 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times, drops back right back above the 10 moving average. So right now there is no crash. So you know there will be no crash just yet. I don't know if you know, the Dow Jones is open right now or closed, but you know, if it stays up here, there will be no crash, guys. There will be no crash. I think so. You know, it might actually continue going down, stuff like that. You know, there is always that, but it looks bullish right now. Let's see the divergences. Yeah, let's see the divergences right now. We're gonna look for RSI divergences and see if there are any divergences. Big time frame, there is some monthly. Well, there is no divergence on the monthly either. This actually plays out. I mean, sure, you can argue that there is a divergence up here, right? So this is going up, this is going down, right? That's the first divergence. We got pulled down, right? It's only between these two, there is not, but this is the 4 month. Let's use, is there a 2 months, because it might be actually a little easier to see over here. So there is divergence up here, right? And it gets pulled down. Sure, that's fine. And it goes up again, and then there is still divergence up here, but it continues going up. So we're gonna say these two, there is this divergence, this get pulled down a lot, and right now it goes up higher, right? And there's still divergence up here, you know, but this isn't finished, right? You don't even have a red candle up here. You don't even have a red candle. So yeah, this is triple divergence, triple monthly, sorry, 2 months divergence, triple divergence up here. So you got 1 divergence, 2 divergences, 3 divergences, 1, 2, 3, and you know, after first divergence you got this stamp, after second after first divergence you got this stamp, after second divergence you got this stamp. So after divergence, you know, we might actually get a big dump or a small dump, doesn't matter, some kind of dump. But if this continues going, because this isn't actually closed yet, you know, you have to have, this is closing in 5 days and 1 hour. This candle up here is closing in 5 days and 1 hour right now, and there is divergence. But you know, if the next 2 months is actually goes up here and the RSI goes up there, there will be no divergence, guys. There will be no divergence if it can manage to actually go higher than in the next 2 months or something like that. If it just continues going up like something like this over here, there will not. You have to have a red candle to start getting this divergence, right? You have to have a red candle. But right now it looks like it has some trouble getting, you know, pushing the price higher, pushing the RSI higher. It has some kind of trouble, although it's not that high. And down here it was actually you know, hidden bullish divergence that actually pushed us up. So the best case scenario, we go down here while the RSI goes down here, that we got to this you know, hidden bullish divergence, and then we go higher again after that, right? Like Michael, thanks Michael for doing your job, man. Thanks Michael for doing your job. Look for gaming cryptos that are better than V-Bucks, lol. If it goes down another 30% right now, buying again. Looking for $10 XRP by 2024. 2024. Good night, TLA. Good night, Nihal. Good night, Nihal. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this. How's Bitcoin doing? 677%. Let's see 4 hourly, 1 hourly. Let's go down here. Yeah, it's getting rejected. You know. Basic TA, guys. Basic TA, right? 10 moving average. Getting. We are not even hitting it, right? We are not even hitting it. You can see here, getting so close to this support on here, but you know, not there yet, not there yet. Not there yet. So we are still in a downtrend on 1 hourly. We're still in a downtrend. Tila, what do you think? Will XRP ever reach 10 bucks? I don't know, man. I'm not very good at the long-term predictions. What will happen in 10 years or 5 years or something like, stuff like that. Tila, you think can be good TA? You think can be a good TA? I've been 2 weeks. I'm learning. Yeah, it's okay, man. You gotta go back to the basics though, you know, patterns, trend lines, moving averages, RSI, MACD. Is there any TA to be made on market cap overall? I don't know. I've been mentioning market cap for my Patreons, but you know, market dominance. But market cap, you know, market cap for Bitcoin is market cap for, but the dominance we've been talking about, right? And you know, in the bull market, you know, altcoins are having a lot more gains, you know, but in the bear market, you know, altcoins are actually bleeding a lot more than Bitcoin. So hodling Bitcoin, if you're gonna hodl anything, Bitcoin is easier hodl than you know, then Bitcoin is easier hodl than altcoins. And you can see also here in the bull market, it was a very tiny bull market though. From December, November, something like that. So yeah, it actually started maybe here in October or something like that. But you know, altcoins took over here in December. Altcoins took over and run it right down. But you see right now that you know, again, even though Bitcoin is going down, the altcoins are actually bleeding more than Bitcoin because Bitcoin dominance is going up. In 10 years, we die from global warming. Yeah, we're gonna die from something. We already have extreme weather in Europe. Any luck by chance BT is going below 30k again? Any luck? Yeah, there is always a chance. It got like big resistance right below it right now that it has to break. Whether it's gonna break that, you know, or not, it kind of depends. Yeah, break. Can you suggest good books or source it for Elliott waves? Need to learn it on deep, being an engineer in artificial. I want to learn from maths the fundamentals. Any suggestions? Well, I don't know how long have you been following my channel, but you know, Elliott waves is not something I'm very much in. You know, I've seen Alessio Rostani does it, Konski does it, a lot of other people does it. I think everybody does it beside me, but I don't like Elliott waves, guys. I don't like Elliott waves, so I cannot suggest anything. But if you want to learn tech analysis, there is a course on the Patreon, patreon.com, the late adopter course is tech analysis crash course. You can start there. But any books or something like that, nah. For Elliott waves, nah. Extreme weather low, we had extreme weather since before mankind. Global warming from all the Lambos. Well, I'm not worried about global warming. I'm in Norway, guys. We need global warming. We are trying to, you know, push more oil into the soil and sorry, into the sky to make the, you know, it a little bit hotter here, so we can have the, you know, summer temperatures at a decent level. My best chance is not to get completely right. I miss the days of your 8 alt vids per day. Yeah, 8 alt vids per day is gonna come as soon as the market starts being bullish again, because right now my videos are not working at all. No subs, almost no views. You know, and I do use a lot of time on that, you know, so it's just not worth it. I got $100. Sorry, I can't afford YouTube joint subscriptions. No, it's fine, man. I understand it. It is expensive, you know. It's not for everybody, but you know, for people that actually want some kind of structure, something like that, it can be something for that. But anything I say, you can find on YouTube. You can find me. You can buy free. There are free books and stuff like that. You can find all the information free. The problem you're gonna have, the problem I had when I started learning tech analysis, you have to distinguish between what's the right way to do tech analysis and a wrong way to do tech analysis, because there is a lot of wrong ways ways, and a lot of people are doing it the wrong way, and you're gonna get confused. So at one point you have to figure out like, this guy is a schmuck, this guy is not a schmuck, this guy is actually correct, this guy is not correct, and you have to also think a lot like, why is he doing it, you know, why is he predicting the right price and this guy is not predicting the right price? Like, what are they doing wrong and what are they doing right? Because that's actually, you know, free information is nice and all, but then you have to figure out what's right and what's not. When you pay, you know, when you buy the course or, you know, buy the book or something like that, you know, there's somebody that actually sit there and teach you, because they have used a lot of time to figure this stuff out. So you're learning directly from somebody, you know. So that's that. But all the information on technical analysis is free on the YouTube, on the internet, on Google, wherever. Like, there are even books that are free, but you have to actually distinguish like how to do analysis, what is the like, what is the way. That's why at 1 AM I'm only watching you. Thanks, man. Serious man, in Romania ran 1 month daily. Now we have 40 degrees, 5 people dying from heat today. Yo, you in Norway too? Yeah. 50 years of prediction for global warming. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get global warming, guys. It's summer, it's hot, that's enough. Let's talk about, you know, oil. Something else. By the way, how is gold doing, guys? How is gold doing? Gold is 177.8. I know. And silver, what shall I do? Silver or gold? Can you do a poll over here right now? Is there a way to make a instant poll or something like that? Instant poll. Oh, there is it. I found it. TA or gold TA. There we go. Silver, gold. There we go. Vote, guys, vote. Huh? What happened? Where did my my poll go? Oh, there is it. What do you think of Bitcoin gold? It's 39 now. Bitcoin gold is like Bitcoin diamond. It's a pump and dump scheme. Because it has a very low volume, it has very low liquidity. So, you know, they figure out at one point, you know, they're gonna pump in and suddenly pump it like 100%, and a lot of people jump into that. You know, flip a coin. Interesting in gold makes no sense, but it's only way majority of Indians have been taught about investing. Matic thoughts. Peter Schiff just joined TF Fans Club. Thank you for the info, TLA. You're welcome, George, you're welcome. I don't mind. I mean, there are people that are angry at TA, there are people that don't believe in TA. Like, when I started doing TA, guys, I could not believe that, you know, you can take a chart and draw a few lines and you can figure out something is gonna happen. Like, I was like, hey man, you mad? Like, you crazy? You crazy? But then you start like drawing lines. You know what I did in first, like, I would be looking at 1 hourly chart, right? And doesn't matter what it is, right? But I would be looking at a 1 hourly chart and I would be drawing triangles and patterns and all kinds of stuff, right? I will put lines. I will put lines on the chart, and I would go to sleep, and when I wake up I would see that, you know, the price has actually, you know, went exactly where I drew the lines. And that's actually what actually got me like interested in TA. You put up some lines and then you see that, you know, the price is respecting the lines, right? So you put lines, there's some kind of expenditure, and then when you see, you put these lines, you go to sleep, you wake up, and then you see that while you have been asleep, the price went all the way up to the line that you drew the line, it hit that line and it rebounded back again, went down there, hit the line on the bottom side again, you know, and you're like, it's magic, you know. And after that, like, you know, that, you know, something is, there is something to it, you know, there's something to it. So let's see the poll right now. 71%, 68% wants to see gold TA. 50 votes, that's enough. Okay, let's see, let's say gold won, and let's check the gold. Let's check the gold, guys. Let's check what's happening with gold right now. I think let's see 12 months over here. These are some very old lines, very old lines. We're gonna remove this. Let's see over here, It goes back to 1834. Yeah, 1834. I'm wondering if you do like this over here, can you just like the gold was something like 20 bucks, then 35 bucks, and then exploded. Yeah, so, you know, it went from 33 to like, in how many, from 73, from 70, let's say 70, 80, 90, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. In 50 years, they did 55x, 56x. They, you know, I don't know, 56x in 50 years. Is this enough? Is this enough? I don't know. I don't know if that's little or not, because 50 years is actually a long time, like 56x. 56x. So let's see what's happening here. Like right now it's creating a higher high. Let's see if there is any kind of yeah, there is definitely going on right now. There is you know, there is some kind of this is yearly, you know. So, you know, I don't think we're gonna do yearly. Let's see 4 months. 4 months also has the divergence where the price is going up. So price is going up, right, and the RSI is going down. But maybe it's a cup and handle. Like if you look at it, it's a cup, you know, it might actually get some kind of correction on the downside and then go up, right? So I think this this trend line up here, might actually be very important. If you can get some kind of like right now go a little bit down and a little bit up. Right now it can already start going up now. That might be the handle, you know, and we go up from over here. Let's see on the monthly how this looks. Monthly, you're gonna watch this. This is too much for monthly, you know. You go for, I think this is too much for 4 monthly as well. You gotta see this on the yearly. Yeah, on the yearly there is definitely right now forming the, you know, the divergence. But, you know, there is still 199 days left, like, so, you know, are we gonna talk about divergence like 6 months prior to actually closing? I don't think we're gonna talk about divergence 6 months prior to closing, guys. So let's see on the 4 hourly monthly time frame what's happening over here on the monthly time frame. There is no divergence on the shortly weekly. Are we gonna talk about weekly? Let's see. Let's try to figure out right now how it's actually this is actually being played out. So we know that it's very nice big time frames. Big time frames are nice, but they are not alpha and omega, right? They're not alpha and omega. Maybe there's some kind of bottom there, right? There might be some kind of bottom, and right now it's going up, right? It does look juicy. It does look juicy. I don't know what this over here is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. What kind of thing that is? I don't know. So now this bottom line doesn't actually help us. This doesn't have actually any fact. I don't see it. I don't see it. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? I don't see it. Yeah, this is already over. This is finished, right? because once we got out of this triangle formation over here, however it was, all right, as soon as we got out of this over here, it went something like, how much did it go? It went from over here, made to 3 to 11, that's 7-8 years, 400%, so 5x in 7 years. I don't know, it's kind of, you know, it's something for Warren Buffett, not for me. Do me a favor and hit the like so I can get a raise. You're not getting a raise, man. After crypto and real estate, precious metals is my largest holding. Thanks for great year as always. How does corn look? I haven't actually watched corn. You gotta tell me what corn, corn pair is, not pair, but yeah, I want to use this up here, but I'm not quite sure, because this up here and this top up here, is this a rising wedge, guys? Is this a rising wedge? Because right now it can go all the way up to 2.6, something like that. I think gold can go up all the way just by looking at these levels up here. I think gold can go all the way up to the next resistance up here, right? There's no reason why it shouldn't actually be able to go all the way up to 2.7 or something like that. I mean, sure, there is a small difference up here, but it's not much, and there is some kind of, you know, there is some kind of yeah, then the shoulders actually might actually play out all the way up to the top up here. I just bought 10 BTC and a 500 MSTR share. I don't know what MSTR share, but BTC, I know. Am I a fool? Well, you know, if you got money to, you know, buy for 10 BTC and stuff like that, you might do fine, man. You maybe might do fine. There are a lot of, you know, there are a lot of let's go and check the moving averages right now. Above all the moving on yearly, above all, quarterly, above all, on monthly, we just got rejected by the 10 moving average right now. So let's just see short term what I think this is actually gonna do. Weekly, we actually managed to go back below 20, and this week we cannot get above. So I think short term, I think it might actually fall a little bit more down, maybe, because right now it looks like it's gonna close below the 20 moving average after a big drop over here. It's closing below 20 moving average on the weekly, you know. Monthly, this is already play out, going up, RSI going down, so it's bearish, is gonna go down, but right now holding monthly, holding the 20 moving average. So we're gonna see for how long, because right now it got rejected by 10 MA, so it, you know, it might actually go down more. Yeah, seems legit, seems legit. I don't see this, I don't see this. I don't think it's this one, I don't think it's this one. It might be something like this over here though. Let's move these moving averages down here. Yeah, it does seem as we had some kind of triangle going over here, right? We had some kind of triangle, and I think it's gonna soon, couple of months, maybe 1 more month, 2 more months. If he break on the downside of this triangle, you know, it might actually be bad. It might actually be bad. If you break on the downside of the triangle, it might be bad. But you know, if you break it to the upside, you know, it might be good. So right now in the triangle, sitting on the support right now. So maybe it just got back because it wasn't time. You know, it just might actually try again to go up. But this is the monthly chart. Let's see how this looks on On the weekly, it looks like we're gonna drop on the downside, guys. On the weekly, it looks like we're gonna drop on the downside because we are below the 20 moving average down here, and it looks like it's gonna get rejected because we are getting really close into this ending part of the run right now. I mean, right now you're below 3 of the most important moving averages up here, 10, 20 and 50 moving on the weekly time frame. Let's see the daily time frame. You can see daily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 days below all the moving averages on the daily time frame. But it might be actually waiting just for the moving averages. So I think it's waiting for the daily moving average to go, especially this 10 and 20 moving average, the white one and the red one. The white one and the red one, these two moving averages. I think it's waiting for these two moving averages to see if it actually breaks. If it fails on the daily chart to break these two moving averages towards the upside, if it gets rejected by one of them, the probability is actually that it's actually gonna break down below on the outside of this bigger outside of this bigger triangle, right? The chances are that it's gonna break on the outside of the bigger triangle to the downside, just by looking it's short term. But now we are really zoomed in. This is the daily chart, right? This is the daily chart. We are just looking what's gonna happen right now. But on the big time frame, I think 4 months. Let's see the extensions. Let's see the same, because let's see the extensions, guys. Over here, how this actually looks on the extensions towards the upside. It's not that extended on the yearly. Yeah, this and went down. It's not extended at all on the 4 hourly. It hit some kind of a top over here. Let's see monthly. But that's top over here. Right now it's not. Right now it's not extended. Weekly cannot be. So no, it looks fine. It looks fine. It looks fine. Yeah, I think this is the triangle. It looks like important triangle. It looks like it might actually break on the downside right now because 5 days left for this red candle to close, and it's gonna close below the 10 moving average. Maybe still 5 days left, so there is still time. But it is holding this long-term trend line still. And if we break down on the triangle down here, it can actually drop down significantly. It can drop down significantly, I think. On the other hand, if it managed, because right now you're sitting on the support, so if it actually managed to hold that and continue going up here, right, and gets on the upside of this resistance, then it actually could go a lot higher. So I think it's right now it's getting pretty close. How long is it gonna take? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months at most. I'm thinking 4 months at most, 3 months. In couple of months, 2-3 months, maybe it can already start in next month. Breaking out this month, next month, or next month, 2 months, 3 months. It depends on how long this is gonna take. It depends on how long this is gonna take. Just by looking at this, but it doesn't have that long to go. It doesn't have that long. It's been over here you got some kind of extension. Right now there is a consolidation period going over here. There is some kind of no, there is no difference up here. There is, yeah, there was a divergence up here when the price went up, but the RSI didn't. So it is pulling it back, but this is already finished right now, right? So it might actually be pulled down. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Do you see XRP dump to 0.40? Let's see XRP. Where's XRP? XRP 0.40. Yeah, it's probable. It's only like 20 moving average on this monthly, sorry. Sure, why not? It's not, it's how much is that? It's 34% down, so yeah, it can happen. I'm not saying it can happen today or tomorrow or something like that, but you know, it can happen. Terminal loss then based on the current situation, they were meant to close everything and come back after 1 or 2 months. I cannot tell you what to do, man. Seriously, guys, you gotta figure it out for yourself. Some things you gotta figure out for yourself. Like, you can ask me, like, do you think the price will go, you know, next month up and down? You know, I'll tell you what I think what's gonna happen next month. But you have to, you know, decide for yourself based on what other people are telling. You know, if you're gonna close or not. You are trying to, like, you are indecisive. You're trying to get other people to decide for you. Nobody's gonna decide for you. Do what you wanna do with your money. You wanna take the loss, take the loss. I took the loss before. Somebody else took the loss. You know, people take the loss all the time. People even lose all the money all the time, and people take the profits. But you gotta ultimately you gotta figure it out yourself, man. But I'm here to tell you if I think you know, price of something is gonna go up or down. So take it as you want. But you gotta figure it out, man. You gotta figure it out. 24-25 tons of gold have piled up in Indian household, valued 1.1 billion approximately. 1,135 billion approximately. That's almost 40% of India's GDP. How do you know that, man? Hello, I'm late today. Something new? Nah, nothing new. Just bleeding slowly down. How do you see XRP in the near future? The same way I see Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, XRP goes up. If Bitcoin goes up, XRP goes down. And if XRP wins the lawsuit to the moon, hopium TLI, please say hopium. if XRP wins, you know, that's the moon. But you know, it's still gonna wait for the for Bitcoin. It's still gonna wait for Bitcoin. Doesn't matter. Have you ever pissed the bet? I have. I think most people have. Most people have. So no worries, man. No worries. Hi, first there in your channel. What about Bitcoin? Does it fall again? Sitting on the support right now. Right now, sitting on the support. Sitting on the support, we said if we fall through this line, not this line, not 31.6, but this line down here, this trend line over here, if we fall through this trend line down here and close down here, you know, it can be bad. But right now we are very close to support, but and sitting on some kind of support down here, right? So we are at support right now. This is not a place to short, guys. This is not a place to short, okay? You want to short when you break it, and then you want to short if you want to go long. This might be a place to go long. But if it starts breaking the bottom support, you know, that's time also to put some kind of stop loss, you know, get out. So right now we are sitting on the support down here. This is the support, right? We are sitting on support. This is time to go long. If you want to go long, you know, I don't think it's very wise because, you know, we just got rejected by 10 and 20 moving average. But if we break the supports over here, this is time to get out of the long, right? This is time to get out of the long, and but it can still be something like, you know, fake out, you know, go down and go up again, whatever, right? But you know, this kind of stuff happens. But it's definitely not time to go short. Definitely not time to go short. Learn to trade for 1 or 2 months while we are raging. Yeah, that's what you do in the bear markets. You know, you go up, you go down, and it's short. You know, it's short span, so you gotta do that. Will BTC go up and test 35,500 again? 35,500. You know, there is chance, you know, it might actually go up and test the 20 moving average, but you know, that chance goes down by the day. Goes down by the day. Right now we have right now we just been there. So, you know, we gotta get some kind of big green candle up here to actually do that. Is there a probability to do that? Yes. But it's not big probability, but there is probability always to do that, yes. What about a quick look at ADA? Yeah, sure, man. ADA is hitting the resistance, got rejected by the 10 moving average. The white line is 10 moving average, got rejected. Oh wait. So this is ADA. These are some kind of moving averages on ADA. Let's start by one. This is a 10 moving average. The white line is 10. Let's start by this one. This is the trend line that we are trying to break. When we break this, we broke the downtrend. right now still haven't broken the downtrend, still going down, got rejected right over here by the 10 moving average. This 10 moving average, this is a rejection. Still 3 hours and 50 minutes to go, but you know, this daily time frame, you know, so you know, unless we start getting up here, this looks like rejection of the 10 moving average. 20 moving average, we went up to the wick up there, sitting also on same where trend line lies, you know, got rejected by that. 50 moving average all the way up there. The 100 moving average is sitting also right over here, also important resistance right now. And 100 moving average has been, you know, holding for a long time. So you can see here, like over here, here, over here we broke it. Right now we are testing. If we get rejection here, you know what's gonna say, you know, we're gonna start going down, and once we break this line down here, very nice line of support down here at 115. Once we break that on the downside, it's gonna go lower, it's gonna go lower, right? So right now it does not look good. 200 moving average, you can see this wick down here, man, this wick was nice. 200 moving average. So if we go down here, we might actually revisit 200 moving average again. It doesn't look good getting rejected by the 10 moving average, like it doesn't look good. Do you confirm the bounce on the 1 hour? Nah, it's getting rejected by the 10 moving average on 1 hour. Like the way I see it, it's getting rejected. But we're gonna see. 4 hourly still. 4 hourly looks like it's getting. 4 hourly looks like it's getting overextended, guys. 4 hourly looks like getting overextended again. Not by much, but you know. I don't think we're gonna drop that much over here. I think we're gonna wait for the moving averages and then drop. Let's see 1 hourly. I think we might actually go a little bit up here and then down. Maybe. Full moon will play. We still got a lot of time for full moon, man. Areas of resistance 35, 36, 37, 39, 42, 45, 47. Areas for 31, 30, 28, 25. Yeah, I mean, if you see me doing the support and resistance, man, there are a lot of support and resistance. TLA, am I right? I don't know about all those, yeah, but you're probably right, because there are a lot of support and resistance lines on one chart. The important ones, you know, which are important ones. Yeah, that's what you try to figure out. What's your favorite altcoin for long-term growth? I don't have any altcoins, man. Michael, hit like. Listen to Michael, guys. Listen to Michael. Highlighted doctor, is the W outbreak pattern possible for BTC on the daily time frame? Daily time frame. W pattern. Well, which W pattern? Because it's been going zigzag for a long time now. I just counting these two over here, because this was also W pattern and this was W pattern. There's 1, 2, 3 W patterns. You know, so you know what I say. Third shot is the one. You know, third shot. Right? First time didn't work out, second time tried, didn't work out, so you know, third time gotta work out, right? Rami Kamash, at what stage could you call a bear market for crypto? Well, there have been a lot of signs, of course. You know, we had the rising wedge that we broke on downside, got retest, jumped down, went below the so that could be the first time you could call the bear market. The second one is when you're breaking the 200 moving average on the daily. That's the second time you could call the bear market. The third time you could call bear market, you know, if once you pass down below the 20 moving average on the weekly time frame, you could call the bear market, right? You know, 10 and 20 moving average crossing each other, you could call the bear market, right? On the daily time frame, you know, bearish cross 50, 200 moving average cross, that cross, you know, you could call the bear market. There's a lot of time you can call the bear market. It just depends on when you want to call the bear market, right? On monthly time frame, breaking the, you know, 10 moving average on monthly time frame, you know, you can call the bear market, you know. It all depends, like which indicator do you want to use to call the bear market, like what's the thing for you. You know, also on the weekly time frame, you know, we had the you know, pump up to the 10 moving average and got rejected by that. This is a rejection, guys. You know, even though we didn't hit it on the dollar or even hit it up there, we tried to get it back to the 10 moving average and got rejected. That's a rejection. On the weekly time frame, we went down, we got rejected. Right now going down. Like, at one point, do you want to call the bear market? Like, it's up to you, man. Whichever point you want to pick up, you know. Where's the moon now? Yeah, moon is coming. It's a leggy indicator. The moon is leggy indicator. It's coming. It's gonna. It just needs to fill up first. You know, it's gonna blow. No, it's time for a gin and tonic, man. Ah, that's not good for you, man. Maybe it's good for you. I don't know. I don't know. You do. Wait until September. Big investors will return from vacations, and then things start to happen. Ah, they just hope you, man. But yeah, they will return. It will pump the price. What was your university specialty? Programming, but I didn't do very well. You know, it wasn't my thing. You know, I didn't like it. I know I liked the idea, but I didn't like it. You know, complex complex logics and stuff like that, and big math. Not my thing. Not my thing. One gin tonic a day keeps the doctor away. We need to find a bottom to the bullish cross again in all the time frame. Bottom to do bullish cross again. You think, you know, the golden cross, because this is that cross, you know, you don't want to go golden cross. You know, at one point, you know, you get a golden cross. You get a golden cross. It takes a while. You can see here, already here, when you get the golden cross, you're already aware, you're already bottomed out. So maybe you know, you can look for extension between the, you know, 50 and 100 moving average. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's an indication that you are but here, you know, bullish cross comes when nothing is actually happening. Life is hard, man. Life is hard. What does the moon phase say? Moon phase says moon phase says that we are actually bullish. We gotta go and look at a 4-hour lead to actually see the moon phase. You can see here this moon phase right now. There it is, guys. There it is. You can see here really nicely moon phase, you know. But you know, it's a long term. It's all the way up here, you know. So you know, we're gonna just a little pull that up here, and then we're gonna get a new moon up there, you know. It's a little bit leg indicator, you know. It's a little bit leggy, like over here, like it's, you know, it goes a little bit down, then continues up. Like, it's not perfect, but you know, it's coming. I'm a programmer too. I'm not a programmer. I tried to be a programmer, but I didn't like it, you know. You know, I'm telling you, logistics, not logistics, logic and math is not my thing, you know. I can do it like a hobby, but you know, when I need to like figure this stuff out and stuff like that, like all the time, problem after problem after problem, it's I'm more a creative person, you know. That's why I like TA, because you know, you can draw nice lines. You can draw nice lines, and you can say, oh, it's gonna go up, or it's gonna go down, you know. And just like psychology, market psychology, I like that, you know. Does a drop to 20k invalidate Wyckoff accumulation? I think it does. I think it does. We don't get a bounce. I see tomorrow more red. What I think is gonna happen, guys, what I think is gonna happen, I think right now we might have a little bounce here, a little bounce, and then get pushed back down by the moving averages. Whether we're gonna break it or not, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow is gonna be a red day, maybe tonight is gonna be a red day. You know, it's hard to say, it's hard to say. but these moving averages, the 10 and 20 moving averages are going like sideways right now, right? So, you know, you cannot just continue going down and then have them follow you. You gotta go a little bit up and then push them to downside, you know, and then push them more to downside and then drop with the moving averages, right? You want moving averages to push the price down. You want moving averages to push the price down. That cross used to happen after a bull trap. BTC didn't show any bull trap. Well, it's working differently now, you know, it doesn't happen always the same. Martin RGL, full moon, yeah, full moon, man. The 41 was the bull trap. Nice lines, bro. Thanks. I try. Bloody Sunday incoming. I don't know. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Look 1 hour chart. Look, we get at the moment 10 and 20 moving averages and get back down. Look 1 hour chart. Look, we get at the moment 10 and 20 moving averages and get back down. You think? Nah. The 10 moving on 1 hourly chart, the 10 moving average is sitting right above us, and right now maybe but the 20 moving average is all the way up here, man. It's all the way up here. You know, it's gonna take a while. So I think we might actually even go a little bit up to the 20 moving average and then get pushed down. But the 20 moving average is not actually important. On the way I see it, the 50 moving average on the 1 hourly is actually important. On 1 hourly, it's the 50 moving average. So right now you're seeing it starting to curve down here, right? So, you know, it might actually curve. Okay, now but it goes down something like this, right? Whatever. Yeah. But the 50 moving average on 1 hourly and the 20 moving average on the 4 hourly, I think, are important. The fact that we didn't even get a relief pump trap also says a lot. The beauty, we did get a relief pump. We did get a relief pump, but people just disregarded the pump. You know, people hoped for more, but you know, that's what I got. But you technically got like all of this, right? Technically, you got 40% up. Technically, from the bottom down here to the top, you got like 40% up. And from down here, from the close to the close was like 12% up or something like that. It wasn't much, but it was something. Like, I know that people are actually was hoping something like 50 or something like that. Maybe they're still hoping for that. Where was the head and shoulders pattern over here? It was something here, right? Yeah, this is a nice one. So there was like a head and shoulders pattern over here, right? And we tested that. Unfortunately, we tested that. We have today 10,043%, same as the drop from 41 to 30k some days before. We have so much BTC short. TLI BTC market dominant chart, please. We already looked at the market dominant charts. It's you know, the BTC is going, while BTC is going down, the dominance is going up. So that tells you that altcoins are losing more value than Bitcoin, but we already knew that. Holding was never an option. Birgit Grassel, yeah, holding was actually an option in the bull market. It's a very good option. As soon as you bottom, you can hodl anything. Hodl, just buy everything and just hodl. But right now, maybe hodling is not the best strategy. I want to know about ETH at the moment. I'm already in a long position, but I'm not sure is it gonna go up or down. Man, what am I gonna say? We had this really nice triangle here that we broke really nicely on the downside, right? And right now it looks like there's just breaking all kinds of you know, moving average downside. This right now, it is breaking the 200 moving average. Right now, 200 moving average. This is 200 moving average. It's breaking 200 moving average. I don't know why I have this here. So you know, if you break the 200 moving average, maybe you go down to 1539. What's 1539? I don't know what 1539 is. Monthly? It's not monthly. It's weekly. It's not weekly. Daily is daily. Maybe it's daily. I don't know what 1539 is. Maybe it's weekly moving average. No, it's not. Monthly moving average. No, it's not. I don't know. I don't know where I got this. If somebody knows where I got 1539 from, please tell me, because I don't know. It looks like a line. It's a wick down here, but why should it be a wick? I mean, it should be something else than wick. Should be this is the line 1618.7. That's the line. This isn't the line. This should actually be all the way down here. I don't know why I put 1519. I don't know. It should be either 1415 or something like 1683, right? But right now on the daily chart we are actually breaking the 200 moving average on the ETH right now. So you know, you got these two supports down here, so whichever one holds. Can you tell about VeChain, please? What you want to know about VeChain? Which one is going to go? It's going to go down, just like everything else. Now, we are right now sitting at support, but right now everything is breaking the support, man. Thoughts on other short term? We looked at other. You can go back and see what I said about it. It looks hot and juicy, dips at least when everything else dumps. Right now up and long at the bottom and up 200% with 100 leverage. Should I take profit? If you are doing X 100 leverage or something, I'm not gonna tell you anything, man. Whoever is doing leverage doesn't get to ask questions. If you are doing leverage, you should know what you're doing. You don't get to ask questions. You can understand that? You don't get to ask questions about that. That's so stupid, man. I'm sorry about that, but like, if you're doing leverage, you should know what you're doing, right? Technically. Bro, sad music gives bad vibes. Of course it's bad vibes, we're going down. When we get good vibes, when we go up, we're gonna play good music. But right now we're going down, it's sad vibes. You know, the stuff. Okay, let's see. Thoughts on other short term. This is also the thing that a lot of people are doing. They're looking at all of these dips and they're saying they look hot and juicy, and they are just continuing going down. Like, oh, this is hot and juicy. They go up and it's going to continue going down. Like all of these dips, right? Oh, it's nice. They buy the dip, and right now break. Oh, continue buying the continue. Now, if you can hold for 5 and 10 years, like sure, buy all the dips you want to buy, no problem, right? But short-term buying the dips is not, you know, in bear market you don't buy the dips. In bull market you buy any kind of dip. In bear market you don't buy the dips, guys. Or actually you do buy the dips, you know, for hodling you don't buy the dips for hodling, you just buy the dips to sell on the resistance, right? You know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Are you a Viking? No, I'm not, unfortunately. Dump, yeah. Depends on what price you're targeting on ETH. I'm hoping at least 15k more or less by 2024 bull run. Hodler perspective. I think we had some very nice numbers, guys. I think we had some very nice numbers on charts. Let's go zoom out a little bit. I don't know how much people want. This is without looking at the logarithmic chart. I think we went all the way up to 4,000. The previous all-time high was 1,440. Right now it's a 4,040. Like, it is a pretty big pump, guys. It is a pretty big pump, right? It went parabolic. It went up. Logarithmically looking, it doesn't look like it went pumped up, but it went up. 4,000, 4,003. Let's look at it without logarithm. Logarithmic chart. Let's clean it up here, and let's see. You can see it went up like to 4,400 from 3,000 more up. That's nice. That's good. Bitcoin was at 20,000. Right now it's 60,000. That's 3 times up. That's good. I don't complain. Cardano, all-time high here at 1.39. Right now 2.5. 2 times up. That's good, man. XRP. Don't laugh. Matic, do we have to talk about it? Dogecoin. How much more do you want? When you see these kind of charts, this is monthly chart. Let's see something as Chainlink has been around for long. It's been just going straight up. Right now it's down at 17 right now, but when it comes to 50, like, I know people are hoping like for 100 and stuff like that, but thing exploded. Everything exploded, guys. Everything exploded. You buy the dips on bear market. That is the best thing to do. VDM. What does VDM mean? Well, if you don't know how to, you know, find the bottom or stuff like that, like buying the dips might actually be a you know, dollar cost averaging thing, and that's I agree with that. If you don't know when to buy how to buy the bottom, if you're just trying to buy the, you know, get a decent entry price for the next bull market or bull run, dollar cost averaging in the bear market, you know, buying the dips and stuff like that for long term, for hodling, might actually work out. Now, on the other hand, if you're just trying to be, you know, have good gains in the next 6 months or something like that, and you're trying to buy the dips, then I hope for your sake that, you know, in next 6 months we do get the bull run that you are hoping for. I won't say that I'm too optimistic or too bearish. I really don't care. You know, the best thing for me would be that we actually continue going up. But, you know, if we don't continue going up, like, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Why are you acting like the bull market is over? Wish you well. Who said that the bull market is not over? I want to hear from whoever said the bull market is not over. Everybody. Nah, bull market is not over, guys. We're gonna go to the moon soon. We're gonna go to the moon. Just joking, man. We're gonna find the bottom down here somewhere. We're gonna find the bottom down here, and we're gonna explode to the upside, right? It's been over. April 14 was the last day. Do BitTorrent, I'm a bit concerned. Oliver. BitTorrent down 7%. Yeah, you should be concerned, man. Look at this pump like previously, like we are down here, right? We went up there, 0.0. How much percent is that, like? That's just from the high to all-time high. That's 62 times the money, right? And if you calculate down from the bottom up here, like somebody made 44 times the money in less than from February, in a half a year. BTC broke the resistance, X10. Just zoom out, April 14. BTC comes down to 22,000. Yeah, I'm looking at a small, like a small pump over here. I'm looking at a small pump over here, guys. Because you can see these 3 moving averages here on the 4 hourly over here. I think a small pump up until we hit these moving averages, and then either break the moving averages or go down. But I gotta tell you, it looks bearish, guys. It looks bearish. Elon softened the creation, stopped the blow. You think? What did he say, by the way? I haven't gotten. My Shiba Inu will be named Flocky. No way, man. Did he mention Shiba? He didn't mention Shiba. He mentioned Shiba. Who mentions Shiba, man? I'm guessing that's the let's see the 4 hourly. I'm guessing this is the no, it's 9 hours ago. 9 hours ago. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is it. This is 9 hours ago. This is the Elon Musk pump, guys. I'm trying to draw it really nicely. There you go, guys. That's the Elon Musk pump. Flocky is the scammer's throw away from it. We never went below the last stop of the previous bull markets. We never went below the last stop of yeah, we didn't. But does mean that we are not gonna do that now, man. It does not mean that we are not gonna do that now. And from what we can see, we are thinking that we are gonna go below 20k, man. At least I think. Do you know where my bottom is? Do you know where my bottom is for this? 12K. I'm not trying to be better, guys. I'm just trying to tell you what I think. Like, if you want to hear some kind of, you know, fairy tales, you know, we're going to do, you know, 1 million tomorrow, you know, everything's gonna be fine. And right now, I'm not here to do that. Like, I'm telling you right now, I don't think I don't think that we are gonna go like this down here, but you know, it might be a very painful downtrend until we actually find bottom. Today there is no bottom. Yesterday there was no bottom. Over here I was super bullish, but right now I cannot be bullish because we are below the 10 and 20 moving average, right? We are below 10 and 20 moving average. Over here I was super bullish. Right now I'm not super bullish, but you know, that's the way of the charts, man. That's the way of the charts. I'm just telling you what I see, and I see right now that it's a little bearish. It's a little bearish, so you know, take it however you want. Yes, why the 12K tier? It's very easy. It's very easy. Like, you know, weekly chart. $200 moving average. Let's see this on this one over here. Let's clear up. See here, bottom on 200 moving average on the weekly, bottom on 200 moving average on the weekly, bottom on 200 moving average on the weekly is at what point? Okay, 13,428. Okay. So there you go. Right now, bottom is around 13K. The way I see it, okay? But you know, it might actually go below, even below the, you know, even below over here, you know, because, you know, manipulation and stuff like that. But around 13K should be like a really nice place to buy, if you want to buy. Once we get to 13K, I'm gonna be super bullish all the time, every single time, but it might actually take a while to get there. The bottom is growing exponentially. Bull market is not over. Sure, man, bull market is not over. It's never over. Look at this. We are just going up. Of course it's not over, man. It's just a small dip in the road. It's just a small dip in the road before we actually get up. But the question is, can you hodl like next 3-4 years, 5 years, something like that? Can you do that? If you can do that, like bull market, you know, we have been in bull market all the way. Especially if you look at a monthly chart, man. How can you say that this is bearish? Look at this chart, man. Look at this chart. We are just having a small dip over here. Small dip, man, and we're gonna go up. Small dip and go up. How long can you hodl? How long can you hodl? That's the question. How long can you analyze these very, very nicely? But you know, I get asked, these nuts, is that some kind of, you know, shitcoin or something like that? Because I've seen the other names, you know, so these nuts can actually be an actual coin. DJ Umel, bro. What are some good indications of BTC when it reports that hits the bottom in the short medium term? What are good indications? Well, extensions are good, you know. You got some kind of moving averages. You got a moving average, and when the price extends away from, this is a moving average, and the price goes away from the moving average, right? Too much, that's extension. Don't look on 1 hourly, 4 hour, but you know, you look at a daily, on weekly, or something like that. You see extensions. That's a short term, you know, extension. You know, it might hit some kind of bottom. Other indications that we are hitting some kind of bottom when the price is going lower, and you are getting the the divergence, RSI divergence, or something like that, in the higher time frames, daily, weekly, something like that. That might be local bottom, for example. Other indication for bottom, like you have some really nice resistance. You get there, you know, you bounce off of that, you know, might be bottom. Big resistance, big supports, you know, might indicate bottom. Doesn't matter how it gets there. I just give my ledger to my kids. Now that's what I'm talking about. Ace, you got it. You got it exactly right. You buy everything. I was just thinking that, guys, if we just started buying, like, I don't know, 10 bucks, 10, 20, 50 bucks, 50, 100 bucks, 100 bucks. Okay, maybe that's too much. How many coins are there? 2,000 coins. If you buy every coin, 50 bucks of every coin today, and sell it in 10 years, or give our coins to our kids or something like that, I think they will be pretty rich. And I'm willing to, how much, like they're like 2,000 coins times, let's say 100 bucks. Wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, let's say 2,000. How many coins? How many coins? You're gonna buy 2,000 coins. 2,000 coins are 50. That's still like 100,000, man. Nah, no way. No way. I'm gonna use 100,000 of shit coins and then hope something's gonna moon. But I was thinking, like, if you buy a lot of coins right now, right in the bear market, like, and then give it to your kids, they can sell like in 20 years. I mean, there must be something in there that, like, it's gonna, rise in value, right? Is the dump over? I think the small right now, small dump is actually over. On the 4 hourly, I think that we might actually just but the big dump is not over. This dump over here is all over, but we find some kind of we may create a lower low, not a good sign, bearish sign as well. We went below the moving average, bearish sign. So what I'm thinking right now, that we might, because we are extended from the moving average we are extended from the moving average, so we might actually get a little pump to the upside right now, hit some kind of a resistance up there, and then continue going down. We're gonna try to break it on the upside, right? Over here, create a break on the upside. But if you fail to break it on the upside, you gotta look for more downside. You gotta look for more downside. Bitcoin shilling means we are going down. Bitcoin has been shilling for a long time, man. Thanks, bro, for answer. Andre Stolen. I don't know what the answer it was, but there you go. Simple as looking at giant head and shoulders on the higher time frames for the last month. Put only money that you can lose, yeah. Sate Medi Avcidsi, TA fan club member. By the way, guys, how many of you are TA fan club members? TLA fan club. How many of you are? TA fans club. If you're not a member of TA fans club, join the TMM fan club. You get a very nice green name, and you can spam the emojis. By the way, guys, we gotta make a Dodge Daddy emoji as well. Kotti, please. Why would we look at Kotti, man? Nothing is happening with Kotti, man. I don't even have Kotti on my list. Where is Kotti, man? I literally don't have Kotti on my list. No, I do have it. Here's it. Well, it went, it was pushed down by the 10 and 20 moving average, went up, got rejected right now. If it breaks this level down here, it's gonna be bad, This is, let's see for, this is daily level. Let's see this daily level. Don't break the daily level. That's, let's put it like this over here. But let's see where the 4 hour is. Yeah, 4 hour is just below that, down here. So give or take. So 0.13. If you go below 0.13, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Don't go below 0.13. There you go, Michael Altcoin doing his job, man. Michael Altcoin doing his job. Dodge cartel. What do you think will be the bottom of XRP? I don't know. I never checked. Like bottoms are, I don't know if they are hard or something like that. But you gotta study the price over a long time. And also, nobody knows what's gonna happen with the XRP either. Like, how is this gonna play out? Let's just clean up everything because this is old news. You see here, like, it was actually just bleeding down forever, right? It finds some kind of bottom here, down here at 0.16 down here, but there is no moving averages. They actually help, Is there XRP? This is 2016. When XRP? No. Bitstamp. Oh yeah, 2014. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. There we go. This is XRP dollar from Bitstamp. So you always, when you're doing technicals, you always want to have the biggest short as well. Michael Altcoin, give the man a raise. No way. He's got to earn it. He's got to earn it. Yeah, if he continues doing the job, man, he's gonna be fine. I don't know how many people have been doing the yeah, this looks nice. So it broke out here, right? Went up here. Then you got this small pennant, goes up in pennant, blows off top, goes down. Do you like the line, guys? Do you like the line? We hodl forever. Could it be possible that XRP goes back to 25 cents? Some TA guys say that this, and I sold my bag at 25 cents. So you want to buy your bag at 25 cents? You want it back. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people sold down here. A lot of people sold down here. That's definitely true, man. A lot of people sold down here. This is weekly. I don't know, man. It just broke the weekly totally on the downside over here, though. Right now the low here is at 0.41, but that's monthly. But you know, weekly is a lot lower than that. It's not actually. Weekly is down at 0.38, so you know that's a possibility. But it can go below that. It can, you know, over here this 200 moving average down here, right? Really important, you know. But you know, you broke that. You broke the 200 moving average. You can see here clearly that 200 moving average was acting actually as a very nice support and resistance line, right? See this 200 moving average, like it was acting really nicely. Could not break it, right? Could not break it, and then now broke it over here, right back down again, and then broke it again. Went down for support and continue going up. So this 200 moving. So I would say right now the first support down here should be like some. I mean, there are other supports here, but if you go down like 0.44, I think it can go down to 0.44. It can go, definitely can go even below that, but you know, how much below 200 moving average can it go? How much below 200 moving average can it go? It all depends. How can I get good at reading charts and signals? Well, you can go to every YouTube channel and Google and try to read, or you can go to my Patreon and figure out technical analysis crash course. Buy that, you know, and start there, and then you avoid a lot of noise and you just get right into the reading the charts. Best buy opportunity, clear panic sell, so obvious. Is there anyone here who didn't sell or take profit when BTC was 50k plus? I'm just waiting for flow to fall out so I can buy up the crumbs. I think everybody here, man. There are a lot of people who are new to the crypto space, but you know, it happens. No selling before its previous all-time high for sure. That's the spirit. If you trust in XRP use case, you keep buying no matter where it goes. That's the thing, man. I don't know where it's going, you know, what's its use case. I don't know any of these altcoins, so I only look at the charts, I only look at the technicals aspect, and then I figure out where I'm gonna get into it or not. Any recommendation as to what coin I should buy with 25 right now? Something with very low liquidity. The lower the volume, the better. That means it can be pumped, and you find very nice technicals on it, and you buy that because, you know, probably a 25 will pump it like 50% as well. Okay guys, this was the stream, 2-hour stream. Thanks for joining the chat. I'm sorry for the depressive music, you know, but stuff happens. You know, right now, let's just go and recap what's happening with Bitcoin right now for the, you know, new guys and guys that you know, just came in and stuff like that. So let's do it like this over here, and let's just look at some moving average here. So what I think right now that, you know, we have this big dump over here. We went up here to the 50 moving average, got rejected, we got back below the moving averages on the 4-hourly time frame right now, broke this low down here, which was actually acting as a support, and we broke it to the downside. Right now we still got these other supports right below us over here. You know, they might actually hold, but right now we are a little bit extended from these moving averages. So what I'm thinking right now, that we might actually go a little bit up here right now to some kind of 33, 34 levels, maybe 33, something like that, give or take. Not that much up, but a little bit up before we start meeting these moving averages. Once we start meeting these moving averages, it's gonna come like make it or break it moment. If we break above the moving averages, that can be very nice, because we have had actually high and higher up here. Unfortunately, we got low and a lower low here. So, you know, if we manage to break the moving averages and break the resistance right above us up here, that might actually be quite bullish and push the price a lot higher up right now, right? But if we get rejected by the moving averages, you know, and we start going down and we break not this level, we break the previous low down here. So if we go up right now and we got rejected by the moving averages, and we break this previous low down here, we break that and close below that, that can be actually a bad sign, guys. That can be a bad sign. But we, of course, you have also to know that we got a big support on the day. Let's look on a daily because you can see it very clearly. We got a big support down here. This is a big, this one. This is a big support down here. So, you know, even if we go down, this might actually hold and push us back up again. You know, and that's how, you know, the TA works. You know, you got supports, you got a resistance, you got a bullish signals, you got better signals. You try, you know, figure out where you think it's gonna go. You know, you take the risk, you take the chance, and you know, you go that direction. And that's basically how TA works. There is no 100% certainty in this, but right now I think probability is for a little move towards the upside. Right now we lost that green candle up here, but maybe either sideways move or upside move, like give or take, doesn't matter really. What matters is that I'm waiting for this hit on the moving averages and see if we can actually break the moving averages or not. That's what I'm looking for. Anyways, that's the recap on what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Thanks for everybody for joining the chat. Check out the links down below for anything you might find interesting, and you know, come back tomorrow 9:30 Central European time, exactly on the dollar every single day. We do Bitcoin daily, first thing in the morning, just to see what's gonna happen with Bitcoin. Just see what's gonna happen with Bitcoin. Anyways, guys, thanks for everybody joining. Thanks for all the TI Fans Club members, the crew. And where's my stop button? I see Martin already found my stop button. Apparently, you've been a Wyckoff. Peace, bro. Peace, man. Peace, guys. Peace, guys. Enjoy. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.